While Adrian Neville awaits the day where he will defend the NXT Championship against the gorgeous one, Tyler Breeze, an opportunity of a lifetime comes his way in the form of the Van Daminator, Rob Van Dam. This match is a huge opportunity for Neville to take himself, well, to the next level here in NXT. Rob Van Dam, a former WWE champion, 6-time Intercontinental champion, one of the leaders of Extreme Championship Wrestling, led a wave that has inspired so many of the current generation of professional wrestlers. Former multi-time ECW heavyweight champion, Rob Van Dam, helped build the style that Adrian Neville follows, that high-flying ability, soaring through the sky, taking risks. Van Dam, an innovator of that offense that built the modern era. Adrian Neville in that exchange got the best of Van Dam as Van Dam got sent to the outside onto the floor. It's the past and the future. Rob Van Dam has so much experience inside the squared circle. With a mere 30-year career, Van Dam has so much to offer. No matter how this match goes for Adrian Neville, an experience like this does not come that often. However, we're seeing some great offense, great athleticism by Adrian Neville. Look at that counter as Adrian Neville stacked up Van Dam. Back to a vertical base. Face to face. Rob Van Dam does have the size advantage over Adrian Neville. Getting a feel for each other early on. Here we are with these two superstars face to face. Van Dam shoots for the single leg, takes down Neville. Tyler Breeze watching this closely. It's only a matter of time before he decides he is finally going to challenge Adrian Neville for that NXT championship. What a shot to Van Dam. And Van Dam is so quick to sweep the legs. Pinfall attempt. Great innovative offense. It's as classic as it gets from the playbook of Van Dam. And talk about classic. That kick right to the face takes down Neville. Neville rolls to the outside onto the floor to regroup. And a baseball slide back of the head of Adrian Neville. Neville wasn't looking. Van Dam is quick to take the offensive game. Neville gets out of the way and catches Van Dam in the midsection with a super kick. Van Dam got the wind. Knocked right out of him. Now it's Adrian Neville who is back in the ring first, goes back out, just wanted to break the count. And a moonsault. Beautiful moonsault finds its mark right on Rob Van Dam on the outside on the floor. It's Van Dam. It's Neville on NXT. We are back on NXT. It has been an incredible matchup between Adrian Neville and Rob Van Dam. Let's get a look at this just before we went to commercial break. It was a beautiful moonsault. Adrian Neville got all of Rob Van Dam on that landing. Picture perfect. Van Dam got Van Damned by that moonsault. The fans here in NXT trying to rally behind Rob Van Dam. Fans have been by the side of Van Dam for so many years. However, it's tonight about the future of this industry and Adrian Neville. Oh, and an inverted atomic drop. That's not going to feel good if you're Adrian Neville. Picks up Neville. And draping Neville up on the top rope. Rob Van Dam is filled with all kinds of tricks. And a kick to the side of the head. Rob Van Dam is feeling it. The whole damn show has come, and he has come to play and make a statement. Trying to pull the best out of those that are next in line. Van Dam had the Rolling Thunder, but not quite enough to keep Adrian Neville down for 3. Adrian Neville trying just to get any kind of oxygen into those lungs. Not going to be easy to get back in this if you're Adrian Neville. What a side kick to the face. And again by Van Dam. Keeps the money. Boot to the midsection. Rob Van Dam keep it on the attack. Brutal boot right to the face. Van Dam could be looking to score big. As he goes for the win. Adrian Neville kicks out at 2.5. Neville trying to do everything he can to fight back at Van Dam. Up and over. Van Dam not going to go down. It said counters. Now Neville is able to get Van Dam over. Both times, both men kicking out of each other's pinfall attempts. However, it's Van Dam who finds himself right back in the driver's seat. Neville all caught up on the top by Rob Van Dam. This could go from bad to worse for Adrian Neville. Adrian Neville gets rolled through in a pin and just barely kicks out. You can see the exhaustion that is playing into effect on both men. It's certainly showing more on the face of Adrian Neville than it is on Rob Van Dam. Neville gets a blow. Seems that there is still some life left in Neville as he explodes off the ropes. And a kick to the midsection and right to the face. And again, heads to the ropes for some momentum. And another, that time it's a single leg kick. Heading up to the top. Neville Ready to send a message. Missile drop kick takes down Van Dam to put away Van Dam, but not quite. A massive opportunity to prove himself on this stage, elevate his reign as NXT champion to the next level. You add legitimacy when you put away somebody like Van Dam, and a standing shooting star isn't enough to put away Van Dam. You gotta wonder, what's it gonna take for the other to put the other away? Adrian Neville has put so much into trying to keep down Rob Van Dam. And a jawbreaker by Van Dam only gets sent back with a kick by Neville. While the pressure isn't fully on Adrian Neville with it being a non-title match, there is still enough pressure. Meanwhile, Neville was able to get out of the way from that split-legged moonsault and then into an inside cradle to try and put away Van Dam, but not quite enough. It's a matter of who wants it more. It's your main event here on NXT. Adrian Neville has a massive opportunity to put one of the innovators of this industry away. Adrian Neville took a big shot to the chin. Van Dam calling a shot. Adrian Neville's in the drop zone. Calling it 5-star. Frog splash. Nobody home. Neville able to get out of harm's way when he needed to the most. This has been an incredible main event between Neville and Van Dam. Van Dam gets Neville, but Neville planting Van Dam with a counter to plant Van Dam with a DDT. It is time for Adrian Neville to break orbit as Neville is ready to soar. Take flight. There it is. Neville puts away Rob Van Dam. Adrian Neville with a big victory over Rob Van Dam. Talk about adding legitimacy to who you are. Even though it wasn't a title match, it still adds legitimacy to the holder of that NXT championship. And that is none other than Adrian Neville. Let's get a look at this. The 5-star frog splash that Adrian Neville was able to roll out of harm's way at the last possible second. Then Adrian Neville would soar. He answered the call. Adrian Neville put away Rob Van Dam to secure the victory here on NXT, building up even more momentum as he awaits the day that Tyler Breeze looks to cash in on being the #1 contender for the NXT championship. What a great show of respect. Adrian Neville just defeated a former WWE champion. Undoubtedly the biggest win of this young man's career. Huge win for Adrian Neville here on NXT.